You know what's fun? Graphing. Not. But you have to do it. So we have to figure out how to graph things. Graphing things are really not that difficult. You just have to make sure that you have a t-chart that gives you some values that you can go ahead then and plot those points. Domain is always x, remember. So when we're talking about domain, we can pick our own x's, or we can just use what we always do, which is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take these x's and we're going to plug them in where x is again here. So y equals, when we plug things in, make sure you put parentheses around them. Because see, that will change your entire problem. So this is -2 squared, which is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, so you have to be very, 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 very careful with that. Y equals parentheses -1 squared. See, look what I'm doing here. I'm just plugging x in. So that's 1 plus 2, which is 3. You can put that in a calculator and notice that you're going to get 3. But you have to be very careful and make sure that you put parentheses around them. Y equals 0 squared plus 2, which is going to be just 2. If I put 1 in there, it's going to be y equals 1 squared plus 2, and that's going to be 3 again. And then finally, we put 2 in there. And I know I'm doing this pretty quick, but if you think about this, this is just all the same type of pattern. All I'm doing is putting these domains in. Okay, so 2 squared is 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, so what we have is we have a list of x and y values that now we're going to plot. One thing that you need to note is that since there's a square here, this thing better look like a U shape of some sort, okay? Not a V shape, but a U shape. So make sure you're paying attention to that. So when we go over here and we look at our graph and we plot these points, we're going to have -2, 6, I think our other point was -1, 3, yep. 0, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 6. Notice it looks like a V, but it really is not a V. It is a curved shaped U here. And so when we graph it, we want to try to make sure we kind of give it some symmetry there. And we have a U shape here. This is called a parabola. It is a quadratic function. Okay, so this is called a parabola. The shape is a parabola. And it's important that you understand that that's the name of it and that it is a U shape. But I mean, graphing things, that's not difficult. I think you can handle that. All you have to do is plug things in and get stuff out. Unless you have a graphing calculator, which will graph for you, you need to make sure that you're plugging these points in and getting points back out.